for the first Metal Gear Solid, as an alarming number of plot points were adapted or copied directly into the breakthrough game on the original PlayStation. Ghost Babel is a weird game. While it's not officially considered canon and Hideo Kojima's involvement was limited, it's set in an entirely alternate continuity 7 years after the events of the original Metal Gear. While lore enthusiasts may find this off-putting, it's a breath of fresh air not having to worry about story details and franchise connections. It also features incredibly unique boss fights, and the final showdown with Metal Gear is one of the best in the franchise. Instead of just shooting rockets at it, Snake has to trick it into stepping on landmines. Despite being limited by the Game Boy Color's lack of power, Ghost Babel has big ideas. Metal Gear Rising knows how completely out there Metal Gear can be and revels in that fact. The final boss battle takes place against a Colorado senator, one that happens to be pumped full of nanomachines. While Rising is well in tune with Kojima's specific brand of insanity, it's not afraid to chase after its own thing, which may be its most commendable aspect. It's a nearly flawless action game, the kind that only Platinum can make. Fights are blisteringly fast, requiring precision and dexterity. Most importantly though, Rising is filled with unforgettable moments. You slice apart a Metal Gear Ray while metal music blares in the background, and this is only in the first 10 minutes. Rising proves that you can honor something and run wild with it at the same time.
All you want is power at any cost!
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
If there's ever been an elaborate ruse in gaming, it's Metal Gear Solid 2. Right up until release, virtually everyone was excited to continue the story of the legendary soldier Solid Snake. Not only do you spend 85% of the game with the easy-to-hate Raiden, but the entire story is built around manipulation and deceit. Metal Gear Solid 2 is about how digital information is inherently untrustworthy, yet rather than just declare these statements, it goes out of its way to pull the wool over your eyes. Never has a game married its message with its structure so frustratingly well. Metal Gear Solid 2 also proves that Kojima has no intention of repeating himself, making sequels that defy rather than cater to expectations.
Who's there?
After multiple delays, enormous expectations, and being labeled by Hideo Kojima as the final Metal Gear game, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots finally launched in 2008. The stealth and gameplay are further refined and expanded from previous entries thanks in part to Octocamo, which remains the single best piece of equipment in the franchise. Guns of the Patriots also had the colossal task of wrapping up decades of lore, and though the hefty amount of cutscenes are contentious, the game is filled with emotional callbacks that can make grown men weep. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a game that does not compromise. The story demands dedication and patience for the ultimate payoff. At first, Metal Gear felt like some kind of strange spin-off. It refused to follow the events of MGS2 directly, removed the familiar cast of characters, and took place in a thick jungle. Today, the tale of Naked Snake, the man who would eventually become Big Boss, holds up as an essential cornerstone of the series. Not only is MGS3 important in terms of lore, but it presents a much wider space to explore than its predecessors. The atmosphere is so rich, you can practically feel the humidity. It introduces new fundamentals such as camouflage, and it boasts some of the best boss encounters in the series.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
When Solid Snake deployed onto the PlayStation in 1998, it altered the course of history. The events of Shadow Moses became the archetype for all Metal Gear Solid games to follow, and rightfully so. In MGS1, stealth and action blend together in a way we didn't think was possible before, turning tactical espionage action into a true namesake. Iconic boss fights, unforgettable reveals, and a clash of unique characters across the battlefield, leading up to the fateful confrontation of the Twin Snakes atop the smoking ruins of Metal Gear Rex, make this a work of art that most other games can only hope to achieve. This week, GT Time runs through all the biggest releases we can expect from the upcoming season of gaming, and we bring the toys to life with our review of Disney Infinity 3.0. We'll see you next week for another GT Countdown.